welcome my Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon 2-week period, October 2021. I am your reader, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch on Kindle. Links in the description box. The Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hey, my crab cakes. I hope you are all well. These are really my favorite series to do, is just watching what we do in the shadows with my mom. We didn't get to see it last night because I had a tarot party last night. It was lovely. 4 women, a private home. It was really, really great. It was food. It was wonderful. But as a result, we didn't get to watch it, so we both DVR'd it, and we spent a good half hour laughing our heinies off. So I love my Cancerians. I'm glad to be of service to them. So let's get up in this gig. A 5-card draw is 1 card from 5 different decks to get you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. We are looking at the new moon to full moon, as I said, in October 2021. The new moon on Wednesday, October 6th, new moon in Libra, 7:05 a.m. Very lovely, because then you've got the whole day to do whatever your intentional work is for a new moon. Plant the seed, watch it grow. A waxing moon, right? Instead of waning, it's so right, you know what I mean? And then later that day, by the way, there's a lot of astrology in this 2-week period. Pluto goes direct, 2:29 p.m. So that should be an interesting afternoon. And then let's see, on the 10th, Saturn goes direct. So you can see there's a lot going on in a relatively short amount of time. Mercury will then go direct on Monday the 18th, which then 2 days after that, we have got the full moon on Wednesday, the 20th of October, waxing in Aries until the very moment of full moon, when it goes void, of course. 10:57, it's either 37 or 57, it's probably 37. My handwriting has never been great. My mom says I should have been a doctor. Well, witch doctor. So we've had a couple of those where it's like new moon or full moon, it's like you get right to the point and then it goes void, of course. So mind the waxing and waning that if you are timing your intentional work, your magic work, your spell work, because in a way, and my clients have said this now, that the 5-card draw is fire, earth, air, water, spirit. It's like a little spell kit to help you focus your energy, to bring, your desires, your thoughts, your desires, which you have, the physical stuff, even your own wisdom, your thoughts, your emotions, and your spirit together into alignment to make something go from seed to fruit, if you like. Odd metaphor. So it's a general read too. What resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Certainly, to get more information about what we are about to look at, or another one entirely, something that you can build, you can grow, a waxing moon tide. Other than that, both feet on the floor. If you can, focus on your breath. If you will, I will do the very same. I'm doing it right now to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace I can from my pantheons of the divine, through my nervous system and these pieces of cardboard to help you out for what you need. Or what do I need, read? We think we know what we need, and then the divine has another idea entirely. Please take a nice deep breath. All right, we're going to start with the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, because I got to say her name that way. Oh, she's lovely. Element of Fire, as I call upon. Big deep breath. The ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism, please, what is the perfect spell fragment from the Magical Spell Cards for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs drawn to this video, watching this reading? What is it they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, or to give that some shape? Imagination. That's interesting. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Now there are definitely two. Let's do a little spell dissection. When I teach spell work, I'm like, let's write this one out on the dry erase board, and let's dissect this one. Okay, imagination now sets me free. Okay, so element of air, imagination, third eye, divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Now I know you could take that as just like, oh, I want to spell for imagination, but that once you bring the divine into it, you're talking about a type of, in a way, communication. Imagination is a hallway to the subconscious, and the subconscious is the river Styx. You cross that, you get into the unconscious world, where the divine is, the core of who you are. So let's see what that is about. Because imagination, you know, I can imagine all sorts of stuff. It doesn't mean I want to necessarily manifest it all. That's your element of fire. So, you know, all right, that makes sense. So go into your imagination. What do you yearn for? What do you burn for? What is your heart desire? That can be in any direction or place in your life. Inner or outer or both. Let's get your element of earth on the table. The crystal oracle. Whether you have the stone indicated or not, you know, up to you. You do you if you want to go get it, but you might already have it. Some of them are common, some of them just aren't. But that's why I'm going to read from the bookie book, because the oracle is really, really good. Tony Carmine Salerno. Let's talk to Archangel Ariel, shall we? We're in an ongoing conversation, her and I, as I call upon my beloved emerald flame of Archangel Ariel, powers of the earth, Archangel of the north, the Archangel of Lyons. Please, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the crystal oracle that you would have for them? The message, the stone, even if the message doesn't resonate, most likely the stone will for them. So please, to help them, their element of earth, what they have, what they can bring this fire and manifest their heart's desire. I love gold! Oh my god, gold member reference. Oh, Mike Myers back in the day. Oh, he's so cute. Like early Wayne's World. I don't know what he looks like now. I'd probably still do him anyway. Oh, right, he's married, but Canadian. Not that that means. They're so nice. Sorry, this is alphabetical, but I keep zooming past it. Gold. Ooh, you got a 2-pager and an affirmation. Let's get up in this gig. Value, self-worth, money, and wealth. Well, I guess we know what the Cancerians are visualizing and imagining here. This gold card, oh, you got a gold card? Good for you. This gold card is a symbolic reflection of your true inner worth. At the core of your being, there exists a pure golden essence with an infinite capacity to create. That is true. That is the divine in you that you are giving thanks to, apparently, in your element of fire. And I know I'm going to go New Testament on this, but give thanks as though thou hast already received. I threw in the hast because it makes it pretty. You are being urged to look within, to go beyond the superficial personality and connect through contemplation and meditation with your true nature. There is a yearning within you to manifest all your heart desires, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart desires here. At the top of the list, you will discover a yearning for financial wealth and freedom, and for the self-confidence that money can bring. Do not delude yourself that somehow money is bad or that it does not align with your spiritual ideals. Money is just as much a part of God's creation as we are. That sounds like a theological argument some people would be up for. I don't care. In actuality, it is neither good nor bad. It's like anything else. Everything's neutral. That's my editorial comment. Rather, it is something to be valued and put to good use, right? Just like fire or earth or air or water. It depends on how you use it, right? What's the intent behind it? So sit quietly for a few minutes each day and lovingly, there you go, imagine yourself having and achieving all of your heart's desires. This is like a Diplo puzzle piece thing, right? It's just going to be 5 pieces of clunky puzzle. It's going to be really easy to see. Then set a goal, and one that you feel is achievable in the short term, makes sense. Focus on it each day until it manifests. Then set a new goal, and so on. Goals are reached one step at a time, an ongoing journey that you take. Set clear goals, yet remember to always keep focused on the present. That's true. We can live with destination addiction, right? It's all about I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when. Then you get there, no, I'll be happy when. For it is in the present that all unfolds, absolutely. You deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. So here is your affirmation. Within my heart flows a river of gold. I am one with the eternal light of creation. Totally true. I manifest my dreams. I create abundance in my life through love. Love is divine power, the sacred truth of the heart chakra. Carolyn Mace. It's in my book, Words of Grace. The book saved my life, because to open the heart is to allow divine energy to move through you, and it is the healer. And I saw this thing on the internet that there's this German science study that they checked the photons going out of somebody whose heart, so photons emitting from the heart, okay, right, with someone just hanging out, whatever, and it's at like 20 something, and then someone who's focusing on love and sending love, and it's like 20,000, something like that. So, you know, use your imagination, not just visually. See, that's the thing people get. They think they just need to visualize it. Oh, no. You gotta feel it. You gotta really, really feel it, the element of water. So we will get there, my water signs. What's your element of air? To feed the fire, particularly of imagination. Let's ask the Gabrielites. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, as I call upon the angels and archangels of the West, the sign of Cancer, the power of water, the Gabrielite legions, please, using the Healing Angels Oracle for the element of air. Who are the healing angels that the Cancerians need to think about, right? Write about, read about, stimulate themselves to feed their imagination with this gold energy that don't even necessarily need a piece of gold, but it's the vibe of that, knowing their self-worth by tapping into the core of who they are, opening that heart, and then really being a conductor. Gold is a very, very strong conductor. So please, what is the element of air that they need this new to full? Brilliant. Playfulness. We're asking a Cancer not to take things too seriously about money and home. All right. So play with it, right? Because once the mind starts kicking in and saying, but how are we going to, and where's the money going to come from, that and that and that and that, that's fine. Save that for another time. But certainly for new moon working that you can renew every day by maybe touching a piece of gold. You know, there's a mantra that's coming at the end of this. And to be playful with it, to be fun with it. I know if the bills are due or overdue, I get it. But they're saying here, your element of air, this imagination things, but it's connecting to the divine ones. That, how would let's just play here. Let's just play along with me. How would a god manifest in a human body deal with finances? Think about that. That's what I'm saying, right? That divine energy, that divine creative being, saying you are the creative flow of the universe. You came here to create, you know? So, what would their take on that be? How would they feel about money and finances? Really, when you could just manifest anything, it's like, hey, it's all gonna come. Now, that's the difference. What's the difference between humans and men? Power. That's it. KINDLE is the line of gods and men. Let's check your element of water. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, totally different vibe. Here we go. Here we go. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the Whisper of Love Oracle? The piece of information, inspiration, insight, particularly with that imagination on the table with gold and playfulness, for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun watching this video. receiving this reading. What's their element of water? What is really the emotional piece of this? Slow down. What does a yellow light mean? You better comment if you know what that is from. If you know what that is from, we're probably in the same age bracket. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold, and I think that speaks to that mental part of it as well, right? To really, now look, it does, because you would think, oh my god, I spent 5 minutes visualizing, but the rest of the day was total chaos and crap. It's like, it doesn't matter. It is vibrational, it is holographic, you're jumping timelines all the time. Sometimes with a blink of your eyes, we don't notice it as vibrational shifts change the quantum threads we're on. It's just like a video game. It's a good metaphor, at least not just like a video game, but it's a good metaphor. So slow down, enjoy this. Slow down, you move too fast. You gotta make the visualization last. Just kick down the cobblestones, look for fun, and feel groovy. God. It's been a wild week. So let's get up in this. By the way, I think the moon is in Cancer at this moment doing this, and I just spoke with my mom. Your element of spirit, the healing mantra deck. This is going to be your element of spirit, so this is what you charge it with. Like, if I was going to do this, I would definitely get a piece of gold. I'm sure I have something around here, a piece of gold, right? Well, let's see, if it's this new moon in Libra, then absolutely I would smudge it, right? Element of air, purify it by air somehow. Say it and do it in a playful way, and then take a nap. And then from let it go, lay down, visualize it, have fun with it. And then every day for 14 days, for a couple of minutes or as long as you can, lay down, slow down, and feel it. That's what they're saying. Slow down and actually feel what you're visualizing. Because the only way you can know your vibrational output is by how you feel emotionally. Element of spirit, please take a nice deep breath. I told them in the prayer, use me. Tell them what they need to hear. Teach them what they need to know. So here we go. As I call upon the Ascended Masters, and I'm going to say the Ascended Masters of Prosperity, Wealth, and Abundance, please, one card in clarity. It's a very specific wing of the Ascended Master Law Firm. Please, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video and receiving this reading to charge this spell with it. They could say this every day, even if it's technically a womp womp card. Give us that perfect mantra for the crab cakes. What's going to help them really wax this to full, this new to full October 2021? Acknowledging apprehension. Genius. Such a good card. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. If I'm unsure, it's always a no. And then I like to put in little parentheses there, for now, right? Tomorrow, right, a year goes by, that decision may present itself. So it's really about being in the present moment, and we're better to do that, when we're slowed down, particularly emotionally, right? A little hard to hear your gut when your emotional heart chakra is maybe going through some stuff. So to be light of heart, just think, what would the healing angels of playfulness do, right? So you call them in. What are they going to do? Steal your keys? No, that's the Fae. Wrought iron everywhere in my house. Fae repellent. No, playfulness. They're going to heal you through playfulness. Heal the mind. Ask them to. Play with it. In other words, if you're trying, oh, my bills are paid, that's not the way to go about it, right? Slow it down, breathe, and, find your happy place. That's the watered down version of it. This is actually a thing of either spell work or deliberate creation or manifestation work that really, really feels like it makes sense. Let me just read you the mantra and then I'll put it all together. Acknowledging apprehension. I use this all the time. It really becomes second nature. Acknowledging Acknowledging apprehension. This one's a little long. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always an out. For now. When apprehension is acknowledged, you become aware of a constant back and forth between polarities. as the back and forth movement occurs, it can feel nearly impossible to make decisive, empowering choices. As you acknowledge any apprehension, recognize that either it is your heart trying to warn you of an old choice or pattern. You know what that feels like? It's like, right? Or that you're about to repeat, or it is a sense of unworthiness that makes you unsure about how to step out into the biggest stage of that you dream of commanding. I mean, I get that. It's like stage fright for your own life. We get it. It's called the Fool card sometimes at tarot. It's like, right? It's okay. It's saying acknowledge it instead of push it down and do whatever, comes next. To trust that this is an intuitive thing. There's nothing wrong. In fact, slow down the moment you acknowledge apprehension and say, if I'm unsure, it's a no for now. We'll check later, right? Cancerians, back and forth. Crabs don't walk like this. They walk like this. Let's see. The power of discernment bubbles closer to the surface the more often apprehensions are acknowledged, and it is needed to determine which of these two options is true. In other words, if you don't even acknowledge it, it sort of runs you, and you are the one who gets to make the choice. This mantra is ideal for resolving indecisiveness, balancing impulsive behaviors, and trusting your instincts. That's genius, and is a very intuitive card. Let me put it together for you in a blessing, as I do so love to do. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my collective pantheons of the divine, please may the Cancerian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, be blessed with all that they need this new moon to full moon in October 2021, that in their energy they acknowledge spirit, that when it's a yes, nothing can stop them. If they're unsure, it's always a no for now. And emotionally, they can slow down, they can savor, they can feel, they can even process, and really, really, really feel the vibe with the healing angels helping them, healing them with playfulness to enjoy that, even if it's in the world behind their eyes, because they are worth it. They are worth having the money, the finances, the financial support that they need to do what they came here to do and fulfill their heart's desires, but to slow down and them to feel and play in a lovely way with those heart's desires emotionally is what manifestation is about. So that they can really engage what they want with their imagination without fear of disrupting the law of attraction. That imagination now sets them free. Divine ones, they send their thanks to thee for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as I will it, so let it be done. I love my Cancerians. So would it be, yes, so it is. I think you got the jackpot here, my crab cakes. It's a crab pot jackpot. Oh my God. Hey, if you liked it, like it. Want more, subscribe. Want to book a reading with me? There's a video in the description box called Booking a Reading with Mal. Tells you not just how, which is easy, but what to prepare for before, during, and after. Check out my book, Words of Grace. I'm doing stuff on my Drawing the Circle Productions Facebook page, classes, and I'm thinking of doing some other things. And as we now go into the cooler months here in beautiful Long Island, New York, I'm really looking forward to snuggling down again and getting out in those worlds and doing them tarot parties and stuff like that here and there until we're all really ready to do that stuff. I thank you so much for your love and support on the channel. I know a lot of my crab cakes out there are quickly becoming friends, so wishing you the very best and the very best of this new to full October 2021, my beloveds. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.